Just buy an herb from the inn. And at least one version of... wrong person. It's one version of Arkan of Fichtin, maybe two. All 3 routes in origin, of course. Alright, restock on the herb. Alright, back to Highland. I've not yet seen the trailers for 10. Alright, back to Highland. And time to interrogate Leeza. And she's not home. She ran away! Or got kidnapped, one of the two. You never know with these things. You must be Adol, I take it. I figured you might come back here, but Leeza isn't in at the moment. She left very shortly after you went to the castle. Why would she do that? I wish it were not the case, but she has not been entirely truthful with you since meeting you. Not to say she's been lying, mind you, but she has left out some important details, so I will fill in the gaps for you as best I can. Leeza explained to me that you came here because of a letter that she wrote. I imagine you were frustrated with her when she would not explain her reasons, and rightfully so. Since ancient times, it has been the responsibility of this village to watch over the sanctuary and see that these hallowed grounds remain pure. One person in the village is given the primary duty. This generation, it has fallen to Leeza. The most significant aspect of this role is to look after the One who dwells in the sanctuary. One day, Leeza grew suspicious that something had changed in the One, that his heart had darkened, and he began to harbor evil ambitions. Insert any and all Matrix jokes here, I'm not even going to touch them. This was unfortunate, to say the least. We revere the One as a god, and none more so than Leeza herself. And to further complicate matters, Leeza began to develop feelings for the One. Sadly, love has a way of ignoring whatever warnings we see, and so those feelings grew in spite of her worries about his intentions. She didn't want to believe him capable of such things, and that's why she's been acting the way she has. So I assume this One you're referring to is Eldila, right? Yes. And so she wrote that letter in the hope that someone might find it and solve the problems that she couldn't. Which brings us to your arrival. I think that Leeza felt that she could only accomplish her duties by asking for outside help. Hope that you understand her reasoning at all. Please try not to hold it against her. Well, at this point, we really don't quite know where to go. Hey, bro, I haven't seen you in a while. Durin? What brings you here? I told you, information is my business. And like I also said, there's always a market for it. Anywhere you go, so here am I. I found some juicy info that I thought you might be interested in purchasing. No, not again. Hey, what's with the attitude? Okay, so another girl's been kidnapped. That's no reason to take it out on me. What? Just who the hell do you think you are? Oh, Adol's pissed. He swore. Oh, would you relax? I told you, I deal in information. Plus, I've got just the kind of info you're looking for. How much would you pay for the details on how to get an audience with the sage? How does nothing sound? I know, I need 3 special gems. I've already found them. Man, you're one step ahead of me. How am I supposed to make any money if you get goods faster than I can? Well, alright. I'll just tell you this then. From what I've been able to figure out, the sage has ties to Lord Lafance and the ancient civilization of Selray. At least, I think he does. Plus, I get the feeling that all this with the missing people and the Romans is just part of the whole picture. Maybe that missing girl somehow got caught up in the old legends. Who knows, though? I could be totally off. Whoa, been yammering away here. I need to go. I won't let you beat me to the juicy info next time, bro. Take it easy. And just think, when I was recording Archanelico, I couldn't do the Surfer Dude accent for Jack, but I think I'm fine with Durin. So, yeah, that's it. That was basically our hint on where to go next. We just need to go back to Selray. Now we can meet with the Great Sage. Here we go. And go ahead and save here. Elder's house was, I think I just walked right by it. Yep. What's that? By the spirits! Never in all my years did I ever think I would look upon one who held all 3 of the sacred eyes. I must admit, I underestimated you, Adol. I suspected you may well have been pure enough to serve Lord Lafance. It didn't even surprise me to see you bearing the eyes of the earth and sun. But I had believed the eye of the moon to be forever vanished from Selceta, lost eventually to become the stuff of legends and folklore. I commend you, young sir. I will now take you to the sage as promised. And he's just running away. Not much of a secret knock. This is the sage. I will take my leave now. You may ask him whatever you wish. Well, if he gives us a rod in order to bypass the vampire's tomb to reach the Earth Fiend, we're playing the wrong game. I must congratulate you on your achievements. I never suspected that anyone would ever obtain all 3 of the sacred eyes and show up at my doorstep. I doubt you came here just for sightseeing or a vacation. Are you investigating everything that's been happening here of late? As to why Selceta is in such dire peril, I can only speculate on the true cause. I believe that the ancient civilization of eons ago stirs from its eternal rest. Ancient civilization? It was thought to have been wiped out centuries ago. If it indeed still exists, its power will pose a grave threat to the entire world if it is reawakened. This would also explain the Romans' sudden interest in our nation. They seek that power for their own. There was once another race, known to humans simply as the Winged Ones. My research has suggested that they resided in this land long before humans' arrival. There is a prophecy that is passed down from our ancestors. There shall be one with wings divine, and he shall attain true glory. For some time, humans and the Winged Ones coexisted in peace. This came to an abrupt end when our ancestors made a shocking discovery. Evidently, the Winged Ones were not so benevolent as they would have the humans believe. Their aim was to enslave us and use us as food. When news of this discovery spread, war broke out between them. The bitter fighting went on for decades. It seemed as though that might never end, but eventually, Lord Lafance arrived, along with the 5 disciples, and led the humans to victory. The Winged Ones held 3 masks and corresponding eyes, which granted them the powers of absolute control over their civilization. These are the eyes of the moon, sun, and earth, which you now hold in your hands. At the end of the war, the humans laid claim to them, and the Winged Ones' city sank beneath the earth. Lord Lafance decreed that the Winged Ones who survived would be confined to a single sanctified area. This area became known as the Sanctuary, and the Winged Ones must live there, along with those who safeguard it. Ironically, it is because of humans that any of the Winged Ones survived. Lord Lafance etched a warning in the ruins to prepare the people, in case that ancient city were to somehow be restored after his death. That is the will be as blood, ever darkening thereafter inscription, which you have no doubt seen. And that brings us to now. The lake is red, the time is nearly upon us. We must have the assistance of Lord Lafance, else it shall all be repeated. We must call forth his soul to save us. In order to do so, we must find the sword he carried, the hero sword. The hero sword? That sacred blade lies deep within the mountain of flame. Without it, we stand no chance at all. The task before you is to go to the mountain of flame and seek out the sword. Between the mountains of flame and ice there is a temple which was used to seal away the Winged One's city. An old man named Gazok lives near there, and he is devoted to studying the civilization and culture. If you speak to him, I expect he can show you how best to proceed. Well, back to not Lafance's place, Gazok's place. So, make sure we got the wing equipped. Cannot use. Okay, we'll go back to town. Can I use it here? Yep. Alright, here to go for now is the lakeshore, right here. And talk to Gazok's wife. Where's Gazok? You found all 3 of the eyes? I'm impressed. I've had no luck and I've been trying to find them for ages. I need to go to the Mountain of Flame to find the hero sword. The sage told me that you would be able to show me the way there. The hero sword? Ha! I guess now I should consider you my rival. But the Mountain of Flame? To be honest, I've never even been there. What? You mean you don't know how to get there? Now, don't get all worked up. The Mountain of Flame is supposed to sit opposite the Mountain of Ice. So logically, if ice is west of the lake, the east must be flame. I'm home, dear. Oh, hello, Adol. What? Mountain of Flame? I couldn't tell you, but I did notice that a cave is opened up under the waterfall off to the east. I'd guess that the water finally caused a bit of a cave-in. That must be it! Leave it to my wife to save the day. I'd say you should check it out, Adol. Oh, Adol, why don't you sit down and have a nice cup of tea? You say yes? It is free healing. Lovely, I'll get it for you. You just relax and take it easy. But we're already topped off, so not a big deal. The lake remains nicely red. Oh, just head over to the east. And there's our entrance. Go ahead and safety save. Check it out. Oh, not very fiery so far. Oh, yeah, these guys hurt. There is armor upgrade in here, but I may have to gain a level or two and retreat just to top off. Start with 1, as usual. Narrow corridors don't make this easy fighting, though. And once again, this is still with the best available equipment. So if you haven't bought that stuff from Promolock yet, this will be a bit harder. But I want to try and pick up the armor that's available here before I have to retreat. But if I get like below 50 HP, I'm gonna make a run for it. Yep, can't heal. Fortunately, these guys are fairly slow. Okay, good. Okay, good. Head-on attacks don't do any damage to me, so that's good. I still have to be careful about getting hit, though. Oh. Evil Ruse! Oh, these guys give 12 experience. That's a bit better. Now you can tell where the audio loops on that one. Oh, another enemy. I didn't see how much they give. Okay, 11. On the plus side, I should be able to... I'll get most of that level just running around through here. Kind of how I should have been doing it in the first place, but... If you have to retreat to heal, yeah, it can be a bit scary. You know what? This may be the best room to do the grind in. Keep going. I haven't found the armor. And yep, that just loops around on itself. But hey, okay, this may be the grind spot. Too bad they don't. Oh, hi. Yeah, let's grind that level here. Yeah, the main thing is to just be able to damage the enemies running headlong into them. If you're taking damage, you're definitely not quite ready to enter. But sometimes that's all you have to work with. Oh! 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 Not good! Oh! Holy cow! Safety save. Ah, that hurt. I may have to retreat after all. Let's fight the enemies down here. Worst comes to worst, I just use that herb again. Actually, okay, yep, can't use the wing here, not surprised. Yeah, these guys are a bit safer than those jellyfish. I mean, I just got pinned. I could not move. Another 500 experience. Just be careful not to die. Yep. Another quick save. So saving in the middle of the battle arena is probably not the best idea. I want those silver root-like enemies down here. Of course, the thing is, if I remember correctly, the hero sword is the one that comes with a healing spell. Though we have to fight a boss to get it. I'm quite sure. Alright, getting there, getting there. Alright, 3 more. Okay, it looks like I'm still getting full experience from these guys. So, I'm going to gain another level, and I'll just cut ahead to when they stop giving full. Alright, I'm back. We got at least 4 levels off those guys. I admittedly lost count, so now we're up to 25. And now we're ready to move on. Yeah, these guys are the same. Actually, I didn't even look at my money, so yeah, 44. So almost done with the money grind too. Need 50k for absolutely everything that's left. Okay, there should be 3 treasure chests while still in this segment of the dungeon too. And of course, I did retreat to top off my HP as well during the cut. Other than that, the silver kangaroos and the armor guys were the best ones to grind off of. There should be 3 treasures in here. I've not seen a single one yet. Just meaning this place is long. Fortunately, these guys are not a big threat in terms of damage anymore. Unless, of course, I get pinned by those jellyfish. That was that was a bit scary. And yep, just a lot of bridges in nowhere.